All right, this is the solo efforts from Spring Fury. Before we get started, though, what I wanted to show is, as I was mentioning during the build video, you can increase your overall recharge pretty easily for Permadom or well, any character by going into your supergroup base or somebody's base that you happen to be a member of or one of the public bases, for instance, and empowerment stations like this one. When you click on it, you can use salvage, your invention salvage that you get as drops, and there is an increased attack speed as one of the options. So, for instance, you can see here it costs one ruby, one kinetic weapon, and one destiny. So I could create that, and that's going to boost my recharge 20%. So sitting here right now, without hasten clicked, I have 101.25% recharge. Once I click hasten, that's going to go up another 70% right there. So that's a real quick, easy way of getting another 20% recharge. So you got 20 from that. You can get 70 from hasten. That's 90. All you need is another 50% recharge from some set bonuses, which might be, because you can get set bonuses of 6.25 and 5% pretty easily. So you're only going to need a few sets, 4 or 5 of them, 4 or 5 from each of the sets to get that missing 50%. So becoming a permadom, or what I would call pseudo permadom in that case, is real simple, cheap, easy to do. All right. Speaking of cheap and easy, let's take on these council. So I am running +2 times 6. It's a paper mission against the council. You go ahead and summon by pet. Grab some more inspirations. All right, here we go. I do have stealth, so surprised it's been empty this long. All right. All right, here's your first option, right? I've got a group here. I could charge in and Seeds Confusion them. I don't have Domination currently active yet, so I still have to charge up this bar right here, the solid black line. I have to turn that into this maroon colored line. So rather than diving in there and maybe taking some blows, I think the smart play is to use use Carrying Creepers. So I'm going to click Hasten. I'm going to click my support, and then I'm going to drop a creeper patch in there to start messing with these guys. There goes the damage procs are firing already. Now I can go in there, throw seeds. Got chaos is brewing already. There we go. Creepers did most of the work. Start moving out here. Make sure nobody's around the corner. We're good. I don't know how many times you see people take those corners, just run right by them without looking. All right, so what I can do is try to get a little bit closer. Now I am not domination hot yet, so. And really, you don't have a ton of control options, Control you have is pretty strong, but there we go. Now domination's hot. Let's Thunderstrike this guy's ass. You can see he's confused even though he's a boss because I'm stacking with... Oh, there we go. Creepers are in trouble. Alright, let's go Ion on these guys. confuse these guys. I think my... Yeah, no, I was gonna say, I think I have stealth in my sprint, but I also have stealth, so I don't need both. So I'm gonna shut off sprint. Alright, Permadom is currently active. Creepers are recharged. Like I said, those are perma. So I can again do this. Get them to distract. I love Cyanado. Just that knockup is nice. Now I'm hoping the combination of my Seeds of Confusion and the Aura Confusion plus Domination should make this fairly simple as far as just keeping things confused that are right next to me. Because that was my problem with Worldly Confusion as sort of this defensive power, controlling power. It's really not. It's more of a damage mitigator because the confusion only pulses, and it's, I don't know, maybe every few seconds it goes off. But anyway, you know, on a non-dominator, it's not that great. But I think with the dominator, with the domination, because it'll start to give me a dominated confuse if it fires on somebody within melee. Here. You can see that other group sitting over there, part of a group. They beat up my fly trap. Make sure my fly trap doesn't start a fight, which it is. Let's get some creepers out. Let's get my tree out for healing. Yeah, I'd say this one problem with plant is just you gotta have eyes in the back of your head because your pets are constantly doing stuff behind you. You know, creepers go flying somewhere. Your fly trap pet decides to throw vines at something. This build was originally designed for an all-plant team that had started, I don't know, like maybe the first year of Homecoming or something like that. I was, think, the only plant dominator. That didn't end well. I'll leave it at that. Okay, I'm going to go over here with my other control. It's always good to have those two AoE controls available, and that's one thing that Permadom will let you to do. Because if you only had, let's say, one like seeds there, I sprayed the one group, but then the other group I would have not been able to see or hit. And then as soon as you come around the corner, you're getting your face kicked in. But having Permadom up with a couple of strong AoE holds or controls makes the mission completion pretty easy. All right, so that is the first mission. Really no challenge there at all. The confusion really does the trick. So as long as you get that out, get a bunch of the group confused, that they're going to do most of the work for you. All right, I'm going to go ahead and pause, get the next mission set up, +3 times 8, see how that one goes. Be right back. All right, I've got the next mission set up. I am set to +3 times 8. We've got some more council volunteers. Let's get into this warehouse and find this Archon Romano. So the last mission, no problems. I don't think, I got shot a couple times while Seeds was first taking effect, but other than that, wasn't much to it. Let's see, I'm going to try to open with Seeds on this group. And then just for overkill, maybe. I mean, you always seem to take that fairly decent chunk of alpha. So be ready for that. That's why having a little bit of decent defense. Resistance is nice. I got him with Thunderstrike stun. That's why he's wandering around. Didn't mention that in the build, but you do have some endurance drain, some stun with your punches. Technically, you got to sleep with them. Which has always given me an idea that I have not yet attempted, but was to slot electric punches for like sleep sets. I don't know why, but like the one, what's the one that has the heal? Maybe that would be an interesting experiment. Or you got, what's the other one? I'm trying to blank now. So here I'm just relying upon Seeds mostly, but I can then throw out my other AoE control. Roots. I mean, Creepers is nice. It just distracts the enemy from bothering with you too much. Throws in a bunch of damage while it's at it. There he is. Sounds like somebody's right behind this door. Here we go. Let's throw some more frickin' creepers out there. So yeah, you notice the creepers didn't save me from any aggro there. I'm gonna throw out the tree just because there's a lot of foes here. Some more controls going. There we go. Use another purple just to cushion the blow a little bit. So there's my pet triggering some shit. Let's do this just because I think I'm gonna need it. Whoa, whoa, what the? What just hit me? Dude, I'm like looking at the enemies and all of a sudden I'm like dead. What the hell? That's not cool. Alright, do I have any res here? Well, that was interesting. I'll have to see what that was. All right, let me go to hospital here, and then I'll be back, and I'll have to diagnose that one in the review booth, because all right, I'm back. I really don't know what happened there. Felt like I was good. My defenses, resistances were decent. I think I had popped the, luck before I went in there. I think they were only level 53s. I had thrown seeds on one group. I nuked the other side with ionic. Creepers, I think, was out, and next thing I know, I'm freaking face planted. So I don't know if just a couple lucky shots got through or what happened, but interesting. Well, it just goes to show, one Dominator is not going to play like the other. If I was playing Gravity, I would have just wormholed them from here and thrown them into a corner. With Plant, you got to be more visible. You know, Creepers you can drop around the corner. But other than that, it's a little bit more dangerous. Interesting. All right, well let's do this. Throw this shit around the corner. Why don't you freaking run, bro? Like freaking come on. Again with the shit? Guess I'll build domination on him. I don't know if I killed everything else in there or what. Let's see what's going on over here. Huh. Seriously? Like those guys stayed there the whole time until I came back. It sucks not having domination up. Get knocked back all over the place. Alright. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe the werewolf got a big shot in or something. Maybe two big shots. Oh, whoa, whoa, shit. Not again. Alright, back off, back off. Hold on, hold on. It's a little more frisky, these guys are. This is serious, man. I gotta be more on my toes, I guess. What am I stuck on? Couldn't move. Don't worry, Galaxy. You'll get your turn. Alright. So I gotta be a little more attentive. Maybe I spoiled myself with Miranda's run. Just kind of no worries, nothing. Here it's a little more, a little riskier. Open that freaking door there, like right there. I didn't have my finger on the click, to defend myself. Usually if I'm expecting something, I'll have it lined up. Some control or something. This map is like awfully empty. Alright. Try not to aggro the other group. So what I might do is kind of place myself over here in the back corner and I can throw shit that way. Let's do this. I'm gonna drop the creeps right there, I think. And I'm gonna jump my ass over there. Hopefully they don't aggro what's in the room over there. Get my pet to come over here with me. Some of these animations are god long, man. That was the other thing I think why I died was I was stuck in some really long animation when I saw my bar was going red. There's a lot of little vampires in here. So, you're really squishy unless you got your controls out. That's the real story of Dominators. If you don't have controls, you're done. Because that's your only defense. And I think if you kind of build with super high defense, you're kind of missing a point, maybe. I don't know. Maybe it's my own stupid opinion on it. But, some people just build like super defense mode. I guess it's fine, but, then it's not really a Dominator anymore. One thing that is hard about plant control is there's so much debris from your pets and things, all the little clouds from the tree, the flapping tendrils, the vines, the pet. It's hard to see your targets a lot. So they're kind of hiding in all the mess. Is this a freaking wolf again? I sworn I hit him with a freaking hold. I killed my fly trap. I'm not sure how that wolf escaped the hold. I could have sworn I hit him with it. One other issue is so the mobs really spread out like that. You got mostly this cone seeds, so you gotta try to line it up correctly, because otherwise you miss half the group. So I feel like plant is more susceptible to that challenge than other control sets. Let's try this. Saw me do that before with gravity, the dipsy doodle move there. I mean, if I were to build this for solo, more like Miranda was built, I would work more on trying to get other controls. I'd probably get the sleep built into this because that would be a third option of mitigation. Just throw a sleep bomb out there if you lose containment on your seeds or creepers, whatever, and stuff is blowing past it. Throw your sleep out there. That's an easy way to stop, suddenly a big old rush of enemies. Like I said, this build was originally designed as part of a super team built around plant. So I wasn't super concerned about, oh, I have to keep myself alive during, you know, solo combat and stuff. So I think on a team, it'll be easier for me to stay back, drop my controls, put the creepers out, scan the field, go in there as needed to throw some melee punches, but mainly kind of stand back and throw shit. That's kind of, I think, its main strength. Support as needed. She's real good at, plugging gaps. If suddenly, ambush comes running, I usually have seeds or vines recharged. I can just stop that in its tracks with a control. All right. Anyway, that is the solo runs. So you kind of see I died the one time, so it's not all roses, right? You are at risk because you do not have a lot of defenses as a Dominator just natively, and you do not have a lot of hit points. So you have to control. If you don't control and things are too far away and they're ranging you, or they get spread out too far and they're shooting you from the sides, you're in trouble. Especially, I feel Plant is more susceptible than some of the other sets. But it's only the second Dominator, so we'll see. All right, thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you on the team missions.